David Taub with GV Wire here with the Olympian, with I guess the Valley's favorite boxer, Jose Ramirez. Jose, a couple of big days for a fight from a surprise opponent. I mean, how does that affect your training? How does it affect the way to prepare for the fight?
Well, it's always tough because you've been for preparing yourself for a certain style, and then to know that your opponent pulled out and they got a new opponent who's also a very good, a tough opponent. In the last 2 weeks of training, for me it's like now we got to switch it up a little bit, and and I like to always take my time, and prepare myself with time so I can be more than ready for so when my fight comes. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's been such a good training camp this time, starting with Manny Pacquiao in the Philippines for a whole month, and then going back to LA and having another month, to continue my training, another 5 weeks actually to continue my training. I'm more than ready. I'm very well in shape. I spar with so many different styles, with sparring partners that have different styles that I feel very confident that this Friday I'm gonna do well.
Now, with a new opponent, do you have to find a video of him? You have to study up real quick, or you just leave it all in the ring? Don't worry about video training.
No, we definitely saw some of his tapes, and he's a fighter who's pretty my height, a little taller and with longer arms than the other opponent, than Gabriel, who was gonna be my opponent for Friday. But these guys, I like to fight these guys because I like to go to the body, and fighting taller fighters allows me to do that better.
Now, you mentioned training with Manny Pacquiao, best in the world. How does it help you for this fight Friday?
Definitely has boosted my confidence up by a lot, and staying sharp with him, his speed, his footwork, it kind of keeps me sharp as a young fighter too. And his overall work ethic, is very motivating for me, a young fighter that I want to see myself one day in his shoes. So I really push myself, and I actually, he was very happy and very surprised with the sparring that I gave him. He actually even gave me a bonus after his win because he said that he has never sparred no one like me before, and for me, that's very motivating.
Now, you've always had kind of a political tinge to your events. All your events are called Fighting for Water. How important is it to get that message out to beyond the Valley?
Well, more than anything right now, the main thing and our main focus is to reunite everybody, and come out with the solution that's gonna help everybody. It's not meaning just to go out there and continue, negotiating or finding a way with the government, or trying to keep fighting the environmentalists who they have their point of views. I think this fight is to bring everybody together and leave the differences behind, the greed behind, and focus on a solution that's going to help everybody, and that's going to make everybody happy and moving forward with a better future.
Now, the issue of the national anthem and professional athletes have become a lot more known the last couple of months. When the national anthem plays, where are you going to be?
Oh,
Standing, sitting?
I'm definitely going to be standing. Standing. I represent the United States in the Olympic team, and I always salute to the flag of America because it gave me obviously these opportunities to do so much.